Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video on Way of the Hunter. So I just wanted to go over something that the devs posted um, last week. So they posted an end of the year recap, and you know, I can't say enough about these developers, man. They really nail it. I mean, the fact that they give us a roadmap and now they're doing this end of the year recap thing, I mean, they're really showing a lot of transparency. They're not afraid to say, look, this is what we're working on. And I appreciate that a lot. So this recap is very promising. There's some very exciting things, and also a little disappointing, and we'll talk about that. So, first of all, so far this year, this game's maybe 3 months old, I think. So they've added brown bear, golden jackal, snowshoe hare, the Remington firearms, and they've added 5 new tasks. They added ambient birds, even. Jeez. Lone roaming deer, which that just happened with this update, and I can't wait to see that. I really want to get into this game since then more. I've been busy with other games and stuff. I want to get back here. I want to see that. As you can see, we have a herd of whitetail in front of us here, but apparently they've added just lone roaming deer on both maps. So now you could be out and obviously you'll still see herds of deer, but there's also chances that you'll just see lone deer roaming around, which to me is something I'm really glad that they added because let's face it, just deer, they're not always in herds. You don't always see a herd of deer. And normally when I do anyway, I see multiple does together. I very rarely see bucks included in that. So, lone roaming deer, that is amazing. Equipment and animal model viewer, they added that. April and Wallace are now playable in the multiplayer. That's pretty cool. Another thing that they added that they didn't put in there, the whitetails, they flag now. When they go alert, their tail goes up. When they run away, their tails go up. They had the flagging animation, so that's cool. Another thing that they just added with this update that they didn't put on here either is the adaptive trigger support for PS5. So now when we fire the weapons, we actually feel resistance on that R2 trigger, and I gotta say, guys, it's pretty cool. I like it. It's a very cool feature. So moving on to improvements. So the FOV slider, the key bindings, ultra wide support, colorblind options, DLSS support for PC. Oh, adaptive triggers for PS5. That's what they considered improved. Okay, I get that. Fixed. Blood tracks, PS5 save issues, ambient audio levels, image sharpness. Obviously, not everything's fixed. There's still a lot of multiplayer things that need to be fixed, but that is something that was all fixed. So then we have the ongoing. Performance optimization and bug fixing, stability and gameplay improvements in NP, of course, that's a big one, right? Improvements to onboarding and tutorials, not really sure what that's about, but yeah, I don't know. Improvements to animal economy. That's good to know because there are some animals in here that really, it's just not worth it to hunt, right? The smaller game species, the birds, they're really just not worth it to hunt. I mean, unless you're looking for that 5-star trophy to add to your lodge, when it comes to money and the economy, it's just there's no point in hunting for them. Coming in 2023. Now, this is where I'm excited and a little disappointed at the same time. So, Map DLC 1, Q1 of 2023. So, I don't know what their Q1 is. I'm going to assume it's the first 4 months of the year. So, yeah, I think probably the first 4 months of the year. So, sometime between January and April or May, we may see the first DLC. New vehicle and radio station, which that's curious to me because as far as I know, there's no radio station in the game. So maybe they mean they're going to add a new vehicle and they're going to add a radio station, which pretty cool. I mean, for me as a content creator, I won't be able to use it, but I like what they're doing with that. Rare fur variations. This is where I'm disappointed because I really wanted to see this sooner than later. I really was hoping that we would have seen this maybe this month. because it's going to open up so much to this game to have rare fur variations. Now, with that being said, I do kind of feel like they're going to wait for the next map. So I kind of got a feeling that the rare fur variations will be added with that first DLC map. Ability to change ammo types. That's that's pretty huge. I can't wait for that. I would love to be able to take the shotgun out and put buckshot or slugs in it to take down some bigger animals with it. I think that's going to be fantastic. New weapon types, of course. New weapon types. We need that. New binoculars. Again, that's something that they've said that's should be something that's coming sooner rather than later. That's like in this tier of the roadmap. Spotting scope. Come on, guys, let's make it happen. Trophy variations. That's interesting. I don't know what that means. I don't know if they mean more trophy variations in the lodges or what, but that's good to know. New types of hunting gear. I mean, obviously, it's a hunting game, right? You got to have new types of hunting gear. I'm hoping to see maybe tree stands, maybe tripod stands, stuff like that. Maybe like e-collars. Maybe let's try to dabble in scents. Maybe attractants, scent eliminators. Maybe we can do something more with the wind to make your scent more prevalent. So I think that'd be cool. New licensed rifles and equipment. Obviously, that's something that's going to be ongoing. They've already, we know that they've already have licensed. All of this stuff in this game is licensed, so that's cool. Map DLC 2. No time frame on that. And more, it says, and more. Now, the one thing that I don't see on here, it says rare fur variations, but in the roadmap, it says rare fur variations / unique animals. I'm not seeing that on this. I'm not seeing that on this for coming in 2023. I see rare fur variations. I don't see where they have the unique animals added into that. So it'll be interesting to kind of see exactly what they're doing with that. Are they going to just add the unique animals in with the rare fur variations? Or is it going to be something separate? Or did they make a mistake and are they considering rare fur variations unique animals? That's, I don't know. Unfortunately, that's all we have to go on. So, the and more at the end, that has me excited because, as of right now, we have the Season 1 DLC that we're in right now. And, we know that we're going to get 2 more maps. We know that we're going to get more weapons and stuff like that. Beyond that, we don't know, right? We don't know what's going to happen beyond that. And I think that's the thing everybody is curious / maybe concerned about because, this is an amazing game. And let me just say, I've been playing Call of the Wild a little bit more because the new map DLC came out in the new big update. And I got in that game and I'm playing it. And it made me miss Way of the Hunter so much. Just a couple things. Just the trees in this game look better. I missed the render distance so much. I missed the realistic looking animals. Don't get me wrong. I think Call of the Wild hits the nail on the head with some things like the moose. I think the waterfowl and birds in general in Call of the Wild are done so much better than this game. I think the small game hunting in Call of the Wild, it's done a lot better in this game. It's done a lot better in Call of the Wild than in this game as well. But overall, this is the game. I mean, the deer species looks so much better. Call of the Wild, they updated the whitetail models. They look better. They still don't look as good as what we see here. And it's just the gameplay. It's just that style of run and gun gameplay in Call of the Wild that I'm not crazy about. And what do we have over there? We have more whitetail moving in over there even. This is a really good spot. So, guys, I think the future for this game is very bright. I think it's very promising. I feel like the devs are going to continue to do things to this game. Every update, every update, obviously they fix things, but I feel like they kind of put things in that they didn't even talk about. Like, for instance, the whitetail with the flagging. That was never mentioned. They just added it. Little things like the adaptive triggers on PS5. It's not something that they said they were going to do. It was just in the patch notes. Like, oh, hey, we added that. That's a thing now. Those are the types of things that I absolutely love to see in a game. I mean, they're just going above and beyond any expectations, I feel. You know what I mean? And like I said, like it or not, the animals, snowshoe hare, the golden jackal, yeah, I'm not thrilled about those species. They're not something that I'm going to go actively hunt, but it's free. I mean, they're adding these things for free. They put the animals in the game. We don't have to pay for them. As far as I can tell, them adding new species to existing maps isn't breaking anything. That's a huge issue with Call of the Wild. That's why they don't add new species into existing maps anymore, because when they were doing that, it was a disaster. The coding just couldn't handle it, and it would just basically break everything. And they would have to, you know, fix it and patch it, and it's just a whole big ordeal. And that's another thing with these developers. They're patching this game pretty frequently. I want to say we're getting at least a patch or two a month. Like, they keep working on it, and they just do it, right? They don't make us wait. They don't say, well, we're not going to put out a patch until we get a paid DLC ready. So then when we get a paid DLC ready, then we'll patch it. No, they're right on the ball. They're fixing it, and yeah, I can't wait till we get a new map. Once we get a new map, and once we get the rare fur variations and or unique animals, this game is just gonna pop, and I just cannot wait and see what they do in the future. So guys, that's where we're going to end this video. I just wanted to take a little bit of time to talk about that. I am working on a video for the new species. One of the very interesting things about this game is that when they add a new species to an existing map, you don't know where to hunt them. I found the snowshoe hare on this map in one spot, and that's in the Highland Forest area. I need to unlock them more to get more information on them, and unfortunately, I haven't done that yet. And I haven't even been on the Transylvania map to see where the jackal are, but I'm going to be working on that. And what is that out there? Could be bunnies, could be pheasant. But anyway, guys, I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I hope you're enjoying the game. I hope this last update fixed any problems you guys may have been having with the game. I haven't been experiencing any issues. I've been very fortunate. And yeah, if you are experiencing any problems, really, guys, hop in their Discord, fill out bug reports. These developers, they really care about the game. They really do want to fix the game. They really want to hear about all the bugs and stuff like that. So it'll really help them out, and it'll help the community out. So thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, hit the like button. If you aren't subscribed, subscribe already, and we'll see you next time. But until then, happy hunting, guys.